Hi everyone! In today's tutorial, we're going to learn the operator blocks. So for our first four blocks, we have the addition block, the subtraction block, the multiplication block, and the division block. Since there are only two inserts, you have to add a block inside a block if you want to calculate more than two numbers. So you can do this, but if you need 4 plus 1 to be calculated first, then the order of operation matters. You can also plug in pick random number from 1 to 10. So this will give you a random number, this one. This time it gives a 6, next time it gives an 8, 1, and so on. This gets most often used when we are creating a game, so it's good to know that we have this block. Now let's look at these blocks. These blocks also give us true or false statements. So let's check and see. Is 30 greater than 50? No, so it says false. Is 60 greater than 50? Yes, that is true. Is 20 smaller than 50? Yes, that is true. Is 60 smaller than 50? False. Is 50 equal to 50? Yes, that is true. These would go inside blocks that have empty hexagons like the ones we saw in the control blocks. Now let's look at these three blocks, and or not. For this one, both hexagons have to be true in order for this entire block to be true. So is 50 50? Yes, it is true. But is 60 smaller than 50? No. So the final statement would be false. But if we make this true, is 20 smaller than 50? True. And is 50 50? Yes. Then the final statement would be true. For or, only one of the hexagon has to be true for the entire block to be true. So if 50 is 50 and 20 is smaller than 50, both of them are true. So yes, that is still true. But even if one of them is false, the final result is going to be true. For our not block, if the statement inside is true, then it would say it's false. And if the inside statement is false, then it would say that it's true. So 50 equals 50. Yes, that is true. But if we put it in our not block, it says it's false. But if we say 20 equals 50, which is false, then it's going to be true. These three blocks work well with the control block, so it's important to have a good understanding of them. This one literally combines the two words, apple, banana. So if we bring in another backdrop, and we bring in this one, and change it to backdrop name, the answer it gives is Arctic. So if we plug in that and say, also join it with background, the final answer would be Arctic background because we added the name Arctic and background together. Letter 1 of apple. That literally gives me the very first letter of the word apple. Length of apple gives me the number of letters there are in the word apple. Apple contains A. Does apple contain the letter A? Yes. It can also be more than one letter. Apple contains AP? Yes. It can also be phrases. So if we type in who are you, and if we ask are the words are you in who are you? Yes, they are. Now let's look at these three. Modulo, round, and absolute of. Mod is short for modulo, and modulo is the remaining number after we divide two numbers together. So 5 divided by 2, the remaining number is 1. We use this a lot when we are looking for an algorithm, such as when we are looking for odd numbers. Round rounds up decimal points to the nearest whole number. And with this guy, we have so many options to choose from. We got floor, ceiling, square root, sine, cosine, and we have these complicated ones, but we won't go through the other ones in the bottom, but it's good to know that they exist in the program. So that is it for our operator blocks. Since operator blocks are very mathy, a lot of students might not like this section of Scratch, But the math that we use to program games with Scratch are easy math, so don't worry. We will be able to make fun games with just simple math. For this challenge, I want you to script this scenario. Chick asks Gobo what its favorite color is. Chick asks, "What's your favorite color?" and the pop-up question shows up. When we type in our answer will be what Gobo replies. Gobo will say, "Blank is my favorite color." The answer key will be provided, so make sure you check when you're done.